Hey everybody, riding high, feeling good after that last Ascension mode run, which, you know, spoilers. It was a victory. This is a tough one, okay? Remove a card from your deck is okay, but it's clear that I don't utilize it properly. I also don't think it's worth that much. This is like 75 gold. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. In theory, that could be a free elite, but the elite, I mean, we should be able to kill them anyway. Lose 8 max HP for 250 gold. Is lose 8 max HP for a relic of some repute, or lose your star. You know what? I've talked myself into it. I think that's the right call. Now, I do want to add cards as quickly as possible. I mean, I like this path because we get bump, bap, bump, and if we like it, we can fight that guy as well. And we can use this 250 gold whenever. We don't have to use it on the first floor. Like, what do we care? It's 250 gold is 250 gold, whether we use it now or later. Just trying to make sure this guy's sunk. The thing is, I really do not like losing Burning Blood. Like, to me, there's so much value in keeping Burning Blood, because it allows you to, like, you know, not lose a run because 6 combats ago you took damage you shouldn't have taken. So, we're not doing a Perfected Strike run, because Perfected Strike, as I've been informed, I haven't necessarily... Sure. I still think that's worth it, even though it maybe shows our 2 worst cards. Obtain a special relic, become Cursed Pain. I think we can try it. What's the special relic? At the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of combat. Obviously, we want to get rid of it as soon as possible. Luckily, we're going to be able to immediately. So your boy, that's me, kind of looks at this, and he says there's 2 different options. One is Mind Blast, and then just take every single card you get the opportunity to take. We don't have Hoarder, though, so it's a daily situation. But an upgrade on this makes it so cheap. But we want to keep a thin deck. The other part of me says, let's waffle. And now, we have advantages. And, I mean, we basically compensated for the 250 gold we got. And we got this. But I don't know if that's... Anyway, the point is, I think this is good. And who are you to rain on my parade, okay? So I think this situation is pretty nice. Like, this seems like a good start to me. I hope. Sword Boomerang. It's good if we get strength. I'm willing to take a chance on Rampage, which has been buffed recently, to do 5 extra damage instead of 4. I don't necessarily expect it to be dominant, but that's okay. What we want now is like Rampage plus Headbutts. So you upgraded my defend. That's very nice, except it's going to still take me 2 cards to do that. If we can block, then the longer a fight goes on for, the more advantages we get out of the existing Rampage. I think we do this, honestly. In my world, like, there's no reason to not slow play this a little bit to make sure we take little enough damage to keep us at full HP. Or as close to full HP as possible. You never know. Runic Dodecahedron has a sneaky way of showing up all the freaking time. I don't think we're going to get you, but if we shuffle really well, we might get Rampage and destroy you. Didn't get there. 9-9, so you're not dead. 9-9! That's right. I'm familiar with NBC, now Netflix television programs. Wait, was it Netflix that picked it? It might have been Fox. I don't remember. Might have been Fox in the first place. Alright, you're done. Full HP, the Courier. 20% reduction on the shop. It's okay. I think if right now, if Rampage is our win condition, let's buff it, and then, like, with Headbutt, we should be able to, a lot of the time, get it as fast as we would like. So as far as I'm concerned, you know, we drew... Do you think you go for it? I mean, with 3 vulnerable right off the bat? I think you go for it. We brought Rampage back. Obviously, we don't do anything with our last energy. But I mean, we already have enough vulnerability that I don't necessarily expect you to die. But I expect you to be close to death by the time vulnerability runs out. Or alternatively, you could just be dead. That went very well. Dude, Incense Burner is really good. And I don't think we need any of those other options. Molten Egg is fantastic. And of course, I chose to fight the elites again. Like, That's what I do. You know I'm out here as a coastal elite fighting the coastal elites. Can I pay $8 for a cup of coffee, please? Just listen to yourself. Okay. Can't kill you. So we're going to take quite a lot of damage. I don't really want to play... I mean, Headbutt was better than Strike there. Disregard my stupidity, please. This does allow us to get Rampage out. So we'll play Rampage. I could bash and kill you. There's something to that. But I'm going to make sure we take no damage instead. So this is way slower than the last one. No question there. Probably... If we get really good draw, we might be able to kill you in 2 turns before you get to attack again. So I chose you. Now, always on... Well, we're definitely going to kill you in 2 turns, but we are going to take a little bit more damage in the process. Also, we have intangibility, so ended up not being that useful to begin with. But we still heal between combats. And dude, our relics are really, really good right now. We want to avoid, even though we've got the upgraded, or we have Molten Egg, so all of our attacks are going to be upgraded. We want to avoid taking them, taking many cards, I should say, unless we get stuff that's really good. And I will stand by Body Slam. I think Body Slam works fine here. For 0, absolutely. It allows us to play blocks and also get attacks out of it most of the time. So I chose to, I mean, at this point, we'd rather do that, I guess. We chose to rest just to make the elite fight more plausible. You know what? I do have to play one of those. And then we can get one more relic. And honestly, like, the relics are... I'm loving life with them right now. I do think Battle Trance is absolutely worth taking. We got this guy. It's the first time we fought him. Bash Rampage, my favorite Star Wars character. It's a very bad turn to get Incense Burner, but what are you supposed to do about it? Rather than strengthen him, let's just hit you very hard. I'll take 10. Doesn't really bother me. Now, I don't think we're going to get you. But we're only going to take... Again, like, there's no point... for the most part, in playing blocks here. I do just want to see, like... I can only do 9. This is 0. I'm getting into the habit, or trying to get in the habit of playing that, even if it doesn't do anything for us, just to get an extra attack in case we get, like, a shuriken or something. Dude, Strawberry seems fine. I will take a cleave. I think 1 cleave. I previously loved cleave way too much. But then people made fun of me for it, and I decided, you know what? Cleave sucks, and I hate it. That was also an immature reaction. Bash Rampage will not kill you, so let's do the smart money. Take 0. We should be able to avoid resting before our boss fight. Now, as ridiculous as this sounds, I'd actually prefer to not kill you. And the idea is, if we can... You know, he's doing 21 damage. We're going to kill him this turn. But the closer we can get to intangibility early in our boss fight, I think the happier I am. Shrug It Off as well worth taking. We're only 6 HP down. That's a Smith as far as I'm concerned. Battle Trance gets a little better. And we got a thin deck that appears to be working pretty well. So, a Shrug is fine. Do we need to see red? No. If we don't need to see red, don't bother. This is a bad one, because... I mean, I would love to headbutt... No, we should Battle Trance and hope we draw Rampage. It worked, thankfully. So we get Rampage next turn, if we want it. Do we want it? Yeah, I think we want to buff it up as soon as possible. Even though, like, in all likelihood... This guy, I don't know if we're going to split him next turn. We could always use the steroid potion to make it happen. We need to do, like, 24 damage to you. So I could do, like, 14, 14, 21. It's probably better than going for a bash. I think this is worth it. Take you down to 50 each. We can't draw any more this turn. So Shrug is good. By that I just mean we'll see red, headbutt, Bring back Rampage. It's going to be disgustingly good. And now we can still afford to get to... I mean, we don't really care if we get to, I guess, over 18 block, but if we're going to take 2 damage, that'd be fine to get rid of a slime, but I think this works just fine as well. So, like, cleave, you're going to split pretty soon, but you're not going to split because you're going to be dead. Yeah, easy fight. Alright, this is the most confident I think I've felt about an Ironclad run in at least a little while. If we keep the deck thin enough or add things that thin it, if that makes sense, like we can get a Rampage out there by playing multiple headbutts, then we're happy. I think there's a temptation to Fiendfire exhausting non-Rampage things and going for broke. But I also think a Demon form could happen, especially if we get energy. Dude, we don't need to upgrade cards. With Fusion Hammer might be fine here. Every attack gets upgraded. Sure, our skills won't get upgraded, but we already have Warped Tongs. I think we're totally fine taking Fusion Hammer as a way to get Demon form out there. I like this right now. Okay. Start with Battle Trance. See red. We'll Shrug and defend just so we take no damage. It also makes Body Slam better. Now you're probably going to debuff next turn. I think I would rather Battle Trance to guarantee we get a Rampage. Maybe we could double draw it and get out there quick. So we got a Rampage early, but still fine. He's probably dead next turn. Forgot we healed the full still. It feels wrong to heal the full after a boss fight. Good fight, though. Strength Potion. Dropkick is not necessary. I do think Sword Boomerang works well because we're going to be buffing our strength, hopefully. Alright, this is good. We haven't had this event in a while. I mean, I shouldn't say it's good. Theoretically, it could be good. Nobody's dying. Okay. We're going to take a nasty hit right off the bat. We have intangibility this turn. Beautiful. Give me a Rampage. Headbutt. Bring back Rampage. Shrug. Rampage again. So I think we can do the one that gives us the... Oh, I love it. I think we can do the one that gives us the double elite fight after this. It will suck. I mean, it's very risky. I want to take a look at the map real quick. We don't have to fight an elite. I think this is fine. A powerful fight with many rewards. Sign me up. Bad start. Just going to get that out there. We don't need to play Seeing Red, so just make sure at least we're hitting. This is where things are going to suck pretty bad. I wouldn't be surprised if we get down to like 15 or 25 HP, but we're going to try, you know? So we need to bash, strike. I think we will Shrug, even though it gives extra strength to both of them, to at least be able to do a little bit more damage. This is a bad turn. Intangibility is 1 turn away. Could be worse. You know, there's no point in playing the defend. I don't really want to play the Battle Trance and make you stronger. This is fine. He's doing 1 damage. What do we care? I'm going to play the Demon form. I'm going to let him hit me for 1. You know, that's... Or actually, it'll definitely be 0 now that I think about it. Okay, he's doing 27 damage. That's like an awful lot. But we are alive. So we do it like that. We take a ton of damage in the process, but... The whole point of it is we knock him out anyway. We get Champion Belt, which is good for Bash. Runic Dodecahedron is terrible right now, but could be better later. I think there's something to be said about Rage plus Body Slam maybe working together here. Now let's take a look. The start of each combat, gain 1 artifact. I think that's really good. I also think gaining 1 dex is really... Or gaining 1 dex per 3 attacks is really good. And we'll probably leave after that. Except Thunderclap now is very good as well, because it applies weakness. Everything else, I think, will cool it. Maybe I'll take a pummel. What can I say? Now, minimal combat, please. Minimal combat. This is a terrible first turn. We will not die, but we're going to be 2 HP away from death. No, we're going to be more than 2 HP away from death, thanks to Orichalcum, but... It's very spotty, especially considering we got more combat coming up. Right now, would I say that the relics we got were worth the cost that we paid? No, of course not. Like, I mean, are you seeing the same run I am? 9 plus 6 will not kill you. Play this. Sure, we take... Oh, we should have played the strike first. We would have taken 1 less damage. This is the kind of thing that sadly could matter right now. Give me another rampage? I guess, but Iron Wave is pretty good too. We're going to have to fight an elite after we rest as well. Okay, thank you for taking turn 1 to not do anything. Helps me out like a great deal. Well, he's gonna Snecko-eye me. This was our intangible turn, unfortunately. Yeah, we're at risk of death. This is so good. Taking no damage, doing a bunch, gaining some decks. He's doing 18. We could still be killed. In fact, it looks like we would be. Except he's weakened. Good lord. Okay, so I mean it's not gonna be easy. This is okay. It's not gonna be easy, because we do have to rest. We'll heal for like, okay, 25. Then we're gonna immediately fight some more elites. Triple elites is very dangerous. Make them all weak, turn 1. Love that. I think we go for raw damage. Feeling a little low. And playing many, many attacks. Pretty bad still. We're going to be alive with 7 HP. Oh, but we have intangibility on this turn. Thank God. Okay, so start. I mean, all you can really do is work them. It's actually not a great turn because we didn't get to kill any, but at least we avoided the weakness. Start with Seeing Red. Shrug. Okay. It looks like we'll live. I mean, this floor is in a... no surprise, I guess. It's in a dangerous spot. We're back to 13 HP. Pantograph could be really useful. I actually think a second Thunderclap works fine. We're going to rest, be back at roughly the same level of HP. Shuriken is insanely useful. And we're going to have another elite fight immediately. But at least we can weaken this guy. Rampage, Headbutt, bring back Rampage, and then defend. So we take 1 damage. Not bad. I think you have to bash here. But we're going to take, not 21, but close to it. And then you probably Rampage. Well, you play good Rampage first. Then you're like, okay, I mean, this would do 28 damage. This would do 15, but be better later. You probably play the Sword Boomerang. You're betting on getting a kill earlier. Taking 9 damage, not that bad. Okay, this is a good opportunity for us to get a lot of block. I'm very pleased. We just got to think. 24. 23. So I got 8 for 16. I could kill you. Very, very good fight. Peace Pipe. We don't really want, but I'm not disappointed. I think I'm going to skip. This deck is getting a little fat, I think. Give me the gold. I don't want to thicken the deck, even though I think Ritual Dagger is really good. So Seeing Red did get upgraded. We want to kill him quick. I always want to see if maybe we draw like a Rampage, right? So let's see Red. We'll do a Battle Trance. Thunderclap's great. Cleave is really useful. And then one is 29 HP. So we'll get Demon Form out there as our final move. One of them should be killed next turn. Ideally. We are going to get hit for 6, but truth be told, that doesn't really bother me that much right now. We were so close to dying earlier that this is, like, pretty close to a dream come true. Whirlwind is actually pretty tempting as well. I think we could fit that. So we're at 59. I mean, 2 rests puts us in a pretty good spot. I will pay you 85 gold for a relic. Dude, does not bother me. And we're not quite going to be at full HP, but I still think it's better than removing a card. Although removing basic strikes might be our next step. We'll see. So turn 1, what do we like? Early Rampage is really good, but we'll start with the Thunderclap. Oh, you know what? We are at full HP because of Pantograph. Why did you say it like that? Well, I was mad at myself for not remembering, okay? 13 damage. We want to keep Runic as long as possible. The thing is, we also want to get Demon Form out there. But, I don't know, I'm kind of tempted. Like, let's keep Runic, and also, we got 2 Rampages out there going buck wild. You know, we can maybe play that Demon Form later. Or not at all and still be fine. Like, it's going insanely well so far. We're gaining strength out of Shuriken anyway. It's a good Whirlwind turn, honestly. But maybe we'll get Pummel out there first. And next turn, he's going to go for the rebuff. So this gives us a turn to hit him pretty hard. Sure. He did go up 9 strength. It's kind of a lot. And we are weak, but... Oh, dude! Rage. Extremely useful. So I think we'll bash just to weaken him. Then we get Rampage. Sword Boomerang. I mean, we could use a defend, but... we probably should use a defend. We'll use that first, then get Body Slam out there. This is... he's done, to put it politely. This is going pretty well. I want to avoid... because I've been in this situation before. I want to avoid... you know, thinking that we're completely set. But it is looking real good. And that was a very easy fight, all things considered. Regen potion, okay. I mean, Reaper is actually really tempting. We have energy. It's good for sustain. Less cards to choose from might actually be a blessing in disguise. Alright, Dono Deca. We didn't heal the full. Why did I think we healed the full? That's like Ascension 5. We're going to try to hit this shop. Get another good relic, maybe. Alright. Usually we're going to... I mean, this is a good start. Then we'll Battle Trance, see if we get a headbutt. Did not. Life goes on. We'll Rampage. Sword Boomerang. Strike. Pummel. You know... why not? Sure, we take 2 damage. We're still healing to full right now. Definitely you play Rage first, unless you're stupid, which I apparently am. No, we don't want it. Great news. I will fight you for a rare relic. I gotta admit, I am feeling like Ascended right now, which is a dangerous thought to be having. We don't need to play him, we don't not need to play him, because of intangibility. Like, this is 2 runs in a row now that are feeling pretty solid. I hate the way we're going to have to do this. You know, I do kind of look at this and go, bash this guy, make him weak, and then let's look at it. 24 plus 18 is 42, plus another... well, it's only going to do 45 damage. So we definitely want to, like, wipe one of you if possible, get the other one close. We're only going to block 6 of 27, but I guess that's what the regen potion is for. What are we doing after this? Shop? Let's regen real quick. Also very unfortunate, but another 18 damage coming in. We will get something out of this, though. Just want to see what we're getting here. We should have played that first, but it doesn't matter much in the end. It was a decent heal, honestly. So it'd be a really nice turn to just get him. 10 times 15. Or, sorry, 15 times 5 will get him. 10 times 15 would be awesome, though. You gotta admit. Alright, what do you want to give me? Dude, Tori. Absolutely. Tori is a perfect choice here. A little bit light on gold. But hey, very happy man. Okay, I still think it's worth it to get the weakness off on them. And then I'm like, 15. So we can kill 1. We are going to take 7 in the process. Yeah, we're starting to realize maybe we're a little light on... Hold up a sec. We're a little light on blocks. The Reaper is a really useful heal. I'm glad I took it. Sword Boomerang is very dangerous here. I can hit you once easily. And I can cleave you once. And then we'll just, you know, leave things as they are. It's actually not looking too bad right now. Ancient Potion. I mean, Disarm is... It's good, but I don't think we're going to need it to stop Dono and Dekka. Absolutely take my Ancient Potion. Occasional extra energy. Dude, why jeopardize? I think we're in an okay spot right now. Don't even, like, draw attention to this. I don't want to fight that other elite. Sure, it could give us a great relic. Do we need the other relic? Probably not. If we find a boss in a better circumstance, I'll definitely consider it, but, like, for now, I don't think it's that valuable. I'd like to... Sounds weird, but, like... What are the odds I kill you? I'd have to do 15 damage. Take us to 13 plus vulnerability. Yeah, so we're gonna strike, then defend, body slam. I was just thinking about the best way to do it, because if we body slam then defended, the defend would be worth more. Again, and that's going to be on display right here, so we get 1 extra defend out of that, which actually allows us to block all the damage. Where did that 11 come from? Thought I looked at that a second ago and you did not have that, but I might be losing my mind. I will say, the fact that the rampages are diluted in this deck now, thank you Tori there by the way, it makes them a little bit worse. It also depends though on when we draw them. No. Like, if we draw them and headbutts early, they'll accelerate faster, so... Yeah, killing all of them but 1 in 1 turn seems pretty good. So we gotta hit this guy for 14. Highly easy. It was a very good fight. Rupture. We don't lose HP from cards, so sometimes this is a good card. Right now, it's basically worthless. Are we going to commit to fighting an elite? It does seem acceptable, and I don't think we're going to need the other shop, so... Unfortunately, our chest was bogus, but... Unless things go terribly, like, right here, I think we're going to be happy. I mean, all of them are going to be dead on the first turn, so that's an extremely good fight. We have intangibility ready to go in 3 turns on this guy, which we're just hoping that corresponds with when we would like to use it. Didn't need to play that. Didn't even come close to needing to play that, but we did get demon form out on turn 1, which is nice. And it was upgraded by the tongs. Okay, so we're not intangible this turn, which is pretty unfortunate for us, but we can weaken him a little bit. At least get some buffs here, and then... We're only taking 6, which is actually 2 thanks to Tori. And then this turn, okay, now we're talking. Not as strong as I would like, but it's okay. This turn he's only debuffing, which is irrelevant. So we're going to bring back 1 rampage and then probably pass turn. I mean, you know what? We shouldn't. We might as well at least gain... stats. This is like our ideal fight against the bosses, by the way. If we can get to this point for the bosses, we're going to be in a great spot. Shovel. It is something better to do. Lose rage, lose the... you can take a strike plus. I don't think it's a good card to remove, but I think it's definitely the best of all of those to remove. Well, Rampage, Headbutt. So we should make sure 1 dies. Bring back Rampage. Then guess what? There's a little Rampage for you. I'm thinking we'll hit you with a little Sword Boomerang. And then, why not do that? Still do 2 damage here. These guys are in trouble. Rampage will wipe 1 for sure. And then we just gotta deal with the other one. We might be in a great spot for intangibility on the boss fight as well. You are doing 15 damage, though. The thing is, like, this makes the defend slightly better. I don't know if it's the right call, considering it only changes things by 2 block, but oh well. Still, intangibility turn 1. Would be nice. No, we're gonna get it here. Well, if we can... We're not gonna do it like this, but, like, in theory... We could leave... these guys alive for, like, 4 turns, so we get a good turn of intangibility as soon as possible. You might consider that overkill. You might not, for the record. Cleave's doing great work for us here. But we're done. Sure. Let's just go. Let's get it over with. Dude, I actually think Shockwave is beautiful. So we will dig. We get Regal Pillow. Completely useless. Okay. Turn 1, we would love to Body Slam. We'll... Twin Strike scales better, I guess. By Body Slam, by the way, I'm a fool. I meant Demon Form. Turn 1, we would love to Demon Form. So what do we like? Rage is pretty good, okay? And then we'll get Twin Strike out there because it's free. We'll play Demon Form. Bash would remove all of your ill effects. Like, you could then be made vulnerable after that, but we wouldn't... Oh, no, because it doesn't apply vulnerability. I see. That's fine. Annoying, but fine. I don't think I'm going to use Pummel yet, because it's going to get better later with Demon Form. Instead, we'll Headbutt. I really think, like, Battle Trance works just fine here. And then we might as well hit you again. We're only taking 12 damage. Now, you're hitting us for 30, which is just downright rude. Have not had a Rampage show up yet. So Shrug is not useful for draw. 7 times 12 is pretty good. It's 84 damage, but we'd also like to, you know, like, not get hit. I think we'll start with Defend Shrug. And then we'll probably 12, 13, 13, 7. Okay, so we'll play Whirlwind last. We are going to get hit. And I think, I mean, it's very tempting to just bring back Battle Trance yet again. We're taking 12 damage, but we wounded them decently. And, you know, with Demon Form, it's starting to go here. So we get Thunderclap out there. It's very nice because it means that we can finally hit you with real vulnerability. You do still have 30 damage. We have to play Rampage. It's our win condition, so let's get both of those out there. Now, you're doing 30 damage. 30 damage. So, we can get to 19 block really, really easily. And I think that's quite good. Instead of playing the Shockwave, which I understand the value of. The other thing we could do is... Actually, if we play a Defend and then Reaper, we heal for 34, which is way better. So we take 19, which is actually 16. Thanks to Tori. I don't always do that math. Yeah, we got it. Dude, this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship between me and Ascension. I am feeling real nice. I don't know why I took Rage. I guess the idea is just like, you know, why not? He's done. This was a very easy run. I expected it to get much harder before now, but I mean, like, we toasted him. You can see it for yourself. 11:55, and we actually, I don't believe it, got an ironclad win. Thanks for watching. We're going to be moving on to those double-digit ascensions now. Pretty amazing. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. That was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!